I'm back with a super delicious and healthy recipe. A simple and colorful dish that is both easy to make and the result is really attractive. So, let's not waste time, let's make it quickly. To start, we need 2 zucchini. Zucchini is relatively low in calories and contains fiber and various nutrients. Therefore, it can be a great choice to add more vegetables to your meals. I cut off the top and bottom of the zucchini. Then, I cut each zucchini in half. Now, I make a few grooves on the inside of the zucchini with a knife. These grooves will help make it easier to empty the inside of the zucchini in the next step. Now, with the help of a spoon, I empty the inside of the zucchini, exactly like you see in the video. Just be careful not to empty it too much. There should be some pumpkin flesh left so that it can both hold its shape and not become too soft and brittle after baking. So, now I arrange the pumpkins on a baking sheet. I pour some olive oil into each one. In addition to giving the pumpkin a great flavor, olive oil is a source of unsaturated fats and helps the surface of the pumpkins in the oven to be more appetizing. Then I add a little salt. And now it's paprika's turn. In addition to the wonderful aroma and color it gives to food, paprika is made from pepper and it contains antioxidant compounds. Friends, while we prepare the pumpkins, I have a question for you. From which city and country do you watch my videos? Be sure to write to me in the comments. I would really like to know where this video is being watched. Now I spread the olive oil and spices well on the inside of the squash to make them flavorful all over. I put the squash in a preheated oven at 380 degrees Celsius or about 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. Okay, while the squash is in the oven, let's get to the middle ingredients. I chop an onion into small pieces. Onions are the foundation of flavor in many dishes and contain sulfur compounds and antioxidants like quercetin. I pour some oil into a frying pan and fry the onions for a few minutes until they're soft and slightly golden. This will help to remove the raw flavor of the onion and allow its natural sweetness to show through. Now I chop a bell pepper into small pieces. Bell peppers are especially good sources of vitamin C, and in addition to their nutritional value, they also add a great color and texture to the ingredients inside the squash. I add the bell peppers to the onion and saute with them for about 2 minutes. I don't want them to be too soft. I like them to retain some of their texture. Now we have 2 cloves of garlic. First, I crush the garlic and then finally chop them. Garlic contains sulfur compounds like allicin and is one of the most useful foods in a varied and healthy diet. I also add the garlic and saute with the onion and peppers for about a minute. Just be careful because garlic burns very quickly, so control the heat and don't overcook it. Burnt garlic can make the food taste bitter. Now I chop the tomatoes. Tomatoes are a good source of vitamin C and the antioxidant compound lycopene. I add the chopped tomatoes to the pan. Then I add a spoon of tomato paste and mix the ingredients well. The tomato paste makes the tomato flavor stronger and the color of the ingredients more attractive. I let the paste cook with the ingredients for a while to absorb the raw flavor. Now I add a little boiling water and mix all the ingredients together. I reduce the heat and let the ingredients simmer and the excess water evaporate. And now we come to one of my favorites, parsley. I really like to use fresh parsley in my dishes whenever possible. Parsley isn't just for garnishing food. It contains vitamin K, vitamin C, and various herbal compounds. And of course, it also gives the food a very fresh and delicious aroma. I add the chopped parsley to the ingredients and mix everything together. Now I add a little salt, paprika, and black pepper. The black pepper also gives the ingredients a mild aroma and spiciness. By the way, if you've been with me this far in the video and you like this type of simple and delicious recipes, like the video and subscribe to the channel. That way you won't miss the next recipes. Alright, let's move on to the final step. When our ingredients are fully cooked and reach the right consistency, I fill the inside of the pumpkins with this beautiful mixture. Look how beautiful it is. The fresh aroma has taken over the whole house. Now we need some cheese. I use a combination of cheddar and feta cheese. Cheddar has a rich flavor and is delicious when warmed up. Feta adds a salty, slightly tangy flavor to the cheese combination. Cheeses are also a good source of protein and calcium, but it's best to eat them in moderation. I grate both cheeses and mix them together. Now I generously sprinkle this mixture over the zucchini. And for the final touch, I add a few black olives. Now I put the pumpkins back in the oven for about 10 minutes, and now the moment we've been waiting for. Wow, just look at it. It's incredibly beautiful and appetizing. The cheese on the pumpkins, those colorful ingredients inside, and the aroma of the vegetables, it's really a great combination. What do you think, friends? Will you make this dish? Be sure to write me in the comments. And if you do, I'd love to know how it turned out for you. Well, let's go for the test. It's so delicious. The pumpkin is perfectly soft and tasty, the ingredients inside are full of vegetable aroma, and the combination of cheeses really completes everything. A simple, colorful, and delicious dish that we made with lots of vegetables. If you like this recipe, don't forget to like and subscribe, and send this video to someone who loves delicious and simple food. Until the next recipe, take care of yourself. Enjoy.